Welcome back to Metal Gear Explained. Today we dive into a comparison from Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, the remake. This is in-game footage that you're seeing, and what I'm going to do is showcase the HD edition from the Masters Collection that just released, and I'm going to showcase the exact same areas and give you guys the visual comparison as we go forward. We're only going to do the first half. We want to keep you guys entertained and have you enjoy the process. Everything you're seeing here will be pretty much displayed all the way through. Of course, there's some things that I can't showcase because the camera won't allow me to jump out far enough. They don't have photo mode in the traditional sense. All right, so let's get started from the beginning, and we're going to look at a very simple clip here of the book bag. And that should be a very easy, hey, check this out. And let's see the original. As you can see right here in my footage, this is in game, literally on the HD, on the PlayStation 5 to be exact. And this is the book bag that you're looking at as well. Okay, so just a comparison. Of course, it's not a close-up, but you can see the graphics are big time improved on that one simple thing. And there's a lot more to get into. We're going to go down the rabbit hole and continue, and I'm going to do side by sides. Don't you worry. As we go forward, we'll definitely be giving you none but the best. So starting off with that, and then we're going to jump into some of the fun stuff here with Snake crouching over the alligators, close-ups, and him walking in the mud. All of this right here is pretty awesome. If you ask me, there even the mud dripping off of him and the how sticky it is to his clothing, all of that right there. This whole segment, we're gonna go through some of the footage, and I will have like a side by side of it, so don't you worry. We want to go in here, and you can see when you see Snake crouching over. This is pretty much one of the clips that we have, and I'm gonna put this in the screen so you can see it, but I'm going to make sure that it's a little smaller than normal. And this is him crouching on both sides. You can't get, I didn't get the exact angle there, but you get what it looks like and feels like. All right, very good stuff there. And now we want to keep on going forward with the gameplay so you can see the portions that are important, like the alligator and him walking. Now this part right here, I want to take a moment to kind of talk about what's important with this clip. Is yes and yes and yes, it's similar but not exactly the same. You can see right here where we have the footage, similar setup as far as the placement. The graphics are huge improvements, of course. So this is in-game, legitimately minutes before recording this footage. I went into the game and decided to showcase to you guys, give you guys some visuals on exactly what it's looking like in-game. All right, so understand they're trying here and they're doing the best they can. Let's go into the mud scene. As you can see the mud scene on my screen, and you can see it down below here. And one thing you want to know is mud does stick to him in the old version, right? So you're gonna see the mud. The thing is, it does not have the same dripping effect the way it does in the new one. He doesn't drip the same way. Doesn't feel realistic enough. You know, even the water, it's muddy here, but if you really look closely, you'll notice that the mud is not that realistic compared to the way it looks in the game. Okay, so that's that. And you know, not to hate on this game, old game, we're getting, you know, so many years later, but the principle is still the same. And then I want to showcase it just a little bit so you guys can get a bigger view. Of course I couldn't get the exact angle, but we're going to showcase the mud. I wanted to showcase that part, very important part. As he gets out, you see the mud dripping and you see all those effects. Very important, in my opinion, to make Snake look amazing and so on. All right. Then, of course, we're going to go into probably my favorite part that was like, oh my God, it's exactly the same. This whole segment right here, where he's creeping up in this area. This is the very next segment after the alligators. And I went and decided to do my own version of that so that you guys can see it. And I didn't do a masterful recreation, but it's in here, okay? So as you can see, the original is looking sharp, but here goes my version as well. So getting on the wall, looking at him, and going to take him out, okay? And then I want you all to see the comparison, because that is important as well. And we're gonna put this on the screen in the top right. And I keep moving it because some of these scenes, you don't wanna ruin the visuals specifically. We're gonna let this one play and then replay the other one. So we're gonna start this here. And we're gonna go right here so you can see the exact area and the exact clip as we go forward. Boom. And there we go. So now you take a look and you see the footage. You tell me, how identical is this? Okay. And now for sure, we can probably get, you know, some big changes that are going to happen throughout the game at some point. But if you just did a quick side-by-side look at Snake, and then you look at the character as well as Snake is looking at, pretty much similar area, almost identical. Okay, if we put this together and give you guys just an investigation of back and forth, you'll say, wow, they actually really did try to make it identical. And of course, there's going to be changes, okay? And we could nitpick all we want here, but at the end of the day, that is close to identical as you can get when it comes to recreating that scenario. Okay, now we're gonna move on. We don't want to stay here too long, and this is another segment right in the same area, actually very much the same area. They just showcase you can crouch, and this is an important one because the crouch in the original wasn't as smooth. You have to stop. In this one, it's looking like it's somewhat the Phantom Pain's crouching, where that mechanic was so smooth. When you crouch, you could just do it all within one motion without having to do anything crazy. So there you go right there, really smooth. And I actually recreated this myself and I wanted to showcase it to you guys. So take a quick look. The exact same area, get down and headshot. Okay, very cool stuff. Let's run that back as best as possible so you guys can see it once again. This is the very same section, and we're gonna pause it before I get down. We're gonna pause it right there. We want to show you guys the duplicate replica copy of that. As you can see right here, compared the two back and forth, pretty much identical. Of course, more realistic graphics, a lot better overall visuals, top tier stuff in my opinion. But that is pretty much close to as identical as you can get when you talk about a remake. And I'm happy about this. I don't need too many changes to the environment other than maybe animals being more wilder or just realistic graphics or more interactive things. Please leave your thoughts and opinions of what you would like to see. Maybe Konami will check it out and put it into the game. Simple stuff, right? Different fruits, different animals attacking us, some squirrels, some rabbits, anything, everything would be fun just to have as an extra feature. It's not something that we need, but it would be nice to be added to it, in my opinion. So that's that, and we're gonna keep on moving over to the bridge, the legendary bridge in the beginning of the game. You know, a lot of stuff happens here in the story, but we're gonna recreate this scene here and give you guys something to look forward to. You can see that one little motion right there. Let's just watch it again. I want to pay attention to the grass. I want you guys to focus on what it looks like and then tell yourself, is this identical? Look at how much improvement are the graphics. You can see here, this is the me a couple minutes ago trying to recreate it, and I had to wait until the guy ends up walking past me. It took a while there, by the way. I almost lost all my stamina And this is just a quick casual breakdown of the bridge area, wanting to showcase that exact scene and then taking him out. So once again, just climbing up and doing what you're supposed to be doing. And again, you can see right here, the differences are huge. Visually pleasing, amazing graphics from the new upgrade. Okay. And Snake kind of gets up similar. You can see right here, he's getting up. That's the animation. That's gameplay. That right there, that grab is gameplay. And I do have a clip of me doing that grab as well. And we want to showcase this once again to give you guys just a look. I did not grab him in that way. I think I threw him to the floor. And unfortunately, I did not do the method because he almost saw me. Okay. And I was just doing this as quickly as possible. But I believe in this next clip here, I did grab him and try to, no, guess not. I have other clips as well, by the way. So, but that's some of the footage. We have way more. I'm going to do some more right now and give you guys more breakdowns. We go. And we want to go into one of the most legendary spots in the game right here. This is, man, oh man, such a special area. This was a fun area to invade. You end up here multiple times. So pretty cool stuff. And we want to just stick to it. This will be the last comparison for now on this video. But if you just take a look at the clip that I'm going to show of me showcasing that again, and then showcasing my version in game. Okay. So there you go. You have the exact replica of that. And we want to continue to showcase it back and forth. This is pretty much it right here. And you do get a mini close-up of Snake as well in here. And I wanted to showcase that as well. Give you guys visuals for that. And that's pretty much it. When it comes to the comparison, there's tons of stuff to kind of look through and to go through and to check out. But these are the core main ones in the beginning area of the game. I've been playing through Snake Eater. I've been, you know, trying to make these videos for you guys. We got a lot more to go when it comes to this kind of stuff for this game. A lot of news and everything. We were trying to get you the exclusive first looks on things and discussions and possible interviews and things like that. So lock in for more Metal Gear right here in Metal Gear Explained. Go ahead and watch the next video. We appreciate you guys.